Your child refuses to listen. You push harder. They dig their heels in. Before you know it, the tension spikes, your patience shatters, and you are trapped in a full-blown power struggle. In these moments of high escalation, the child's brain is completely flooded. Reasoning fails, and offering bribes or shouting threats often provides the child with even more energy to push back against. Managing these meltdowns involves a series of practical steps aimed at de-escalating the immediate crisis while maintaining clear boundaries. Success in this process starts with a shift in focus. You cannot control your child's behavior, but you can control your own response. This research model maps a clear pathway from a child's self-regulation through parental stress to behavioral responsiveness. The negative coefficients on this path demonstrate an inverse relationship. As parental stress drops, the child's ability to respond appropriately to frustration increases. Mastering your own nervous system changes the environment the child is reacting to, making it possible to lead with authority rather than force. When you feel yourself becoming triggered, the first step is to pause all movement and speech. Do not react. Instead, follow the STOP sequence. S is for stop. Pause to interrupt your stress response. T is for take a breath. Inhale and exhale to reset. O is for observe your feelings without judging. P is for proceed. Choose an intentional next step, like sitting to lower your energy. As you prepare to speak, avoid a high-pitched or fake sweet voice. Strong-willed children often perceive this tone as a lack of confidence or a form of manipulation. Use an even, matter-of-fact tone instead. It provides a grounding presence for a child who is currently out of control. Taking these seconds to regulate your own system ensures you are responding with confident leadership rather than reacting out of panic. With your own emotions under control, address the child. Avoid long lectures or reasoning while they are still upset, as too many words will only fuel their anger. Specifically, avoid saying, "calm down." This phrase acts as a trigger that usually worsens the child's emotional state. Bypassing the child's flooded emotional brain requires physical movement. When a child's body is in motion, their emotional state can begin to shift. Briefly acknowledge their frustration, then give them a physical task. Ask them to help you open a tight spaghetti jar, or help you move a pile of mulch in the yard. Engaging in a physical task allows the child to regain a sense of control over their own body, neutralizing the meltdown without a direct power struggle. Once the child is physically regulated, state the limit using a concise two-sentence formula. First, validate the feeling. This acts as the foundation for the interaction, helping the child feel understood. Second, state the limit. This provides the structure the child needs to feel safe. The formula sounds like this: I can see you're upset that screen time is over, but it is not okay to throw the remote. State this as a fact. Do not frame the boundary as a question or an opening for a negotiation. Clear boundaries create a sense of safety for the child. They know exactly what is expected, even if they aren't happy with the limit in the moment. Children will test boundaries to see if they are firm. You must allow them to experience that frustration without stepping in to rescue them from the rule. When they test the limit, repeat the boundary in that same even tone and create physical space between you and the child. Maintain an immovable physical posture. If they continue to push, tell them you'll be back in a moment and calmly step away to another room. Stepping away to complete another task models emotional regulation. Your calm state is contagious, providing a signal that the situation is under control. These consistent, predictable reactions teach the child long-term self-discipline by focusing on learning rather than fear-based compliance. Eventually, the child will accept the limit. When the situation has settled, take a moment to repair the relationship and reconnect. Give your child a hug and hold it for 10 seconds. As you breathe together, you may notice your rhythm syncing, providing an emotional reset. To manage the next meltdown, remember to STOP to regulate yourself, and then use physical motion to help the child de-escalate. Follow up by stating the boundary firmly and holding that line with consistent, calm leadership. Your nervous system sets the baseline for the household. By mastering your own reactions, you provide the stability your child needs to learn more appropriate ways of handling their big feelings.